Hey everyone, this is John the Watch Concierge, and today I'm going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of both of these Pagani Design watches. And as you can tell, they have a GMT feature. Both of them have the same movement, and this is the older versions of these models. So they have the Chinese GMT movement, not the new Seiko NH34 movement that they have released with their newer versions. And so we're just going to be taking a look and talking about the type of watches that these are and have some fun here with this video. I'm not going to really go in depth with all the specs and everything because I do have individual reviews of both of these watches, and so there's no need to review every aspect of it. Just kind of wanted to talk about just some differences and maybe some similarities for both of these watches. So starting out with the case size, you can see this one has a bigger case, even though they do have the same movement inside, and this one is the homage to the Rolex Explorer 2, whereas this one is the GMT Master 2 homage. And the bigger size gives it more of a casual look because usually you don't wear big watches when you're going out to more formal events or just a nicer occasion. You'd usually want to use a watch that's a little bit smaller and not so huge looking on your wrist. This one is not that big. It's 42 millimeters, I believe, and so it's not, huge difference, but you can clearly tell the size difference. And of course, with these bracelets, which are very similar as well, this one also has more of the casual look due to the bracelet being all brushed, whereas this one, you can see, has the polished center links, and it just gives off a more formal, dressy vibe. But you can really use both of these for casual settings. So these are both great for every day. Of course, I would say this is more of a tool watch compared to this one, whereas this one I would probably save for certain occasions and maybe traveling, things like that. Whereas this one I could also use for traveling, but not so much at like the airport and going along in trains, but maybe going hiking or doing something more sporty with it. This one I wouldn't really want to bang it up too much because even though they both have kind of like the same case finishing with the polished sides, I still believe this is a little bit more dressy than this watch. And so again, with the bracelets, similar bracelets, but this one with the polished center links, you can scratch that up a lot easier, and just you don't want that really looking scratched up. Whereas this one, it wouldn't be much of a problem if you get it scratched up. You can see here, I don't even know how this happened, but it has some scratches there, but still looks good because it is, a sporty watch and a casual everyday piece that you can wear without worrying too much about it. Whereas this one, you don't want to, of course, maybe fully dress down into a tuxedo or something like that, although this would probably look fine with the tux as well. However, this is more of like a business casual, whereas this one is just more casual. You can see the GMT hands. This one extends out a little bit further into the little minute markers, whereas this one is not as long and doesn't go all the way out to the minute markers. And the minute hands look also a little bit shorter. You can also see in this dial that everything looks a lot more glossy and clean compared to this one. The indices on this one are a little bit glossy, but they are flat, so they aren't as bubbly as this one. That's the main thing that kind of stands out to my eyes. This one, you have a very vibrant orange, glossy, bubbly look to it. This one, you don't have the red going all the way to the arrow part of the GMT hand. Another thing I've noticed is that the Cyclops on this one is a little bit more zoomed in. However, I feel like this one is a little bit more legible, a lot more clean. Just small differences like that sometimes you notice when you're looking at your watch. But they're both really not that different if you don't look too deep into the details like that. They're both, of course, 100 meters water resistant, so you can take it to the pool, you can take it to the ocean, but I would not take this diving too deep. So That's really all I have for you, and thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, like, leave any comments if you have any feedback or questions. Please check out all the other videos I have on my channel if you want to take a look at this, the reviews for each of these watches here. You can take a look at the individual reviews I have done for them in my channel. So that's all I have, and thank you very much again, and tune in for the next video. See you guys next time. Take care.